George Natembeya. This guy is going to cause problems hapa mbele. George Natembeya is going to cause serious problem in the Mulembe nation. And I'll give my reasons. But before I give my reasons and I say so many things, if you are new to this platform and you are here for the first time, kindly take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you'll always be the first person to watch. Right? My name is the African Updater, and what we do here, we analyze politics, and I always share my opinion and how I feel about things that happen in the political space and anything that is trending in the country. So take a second, subscribe, na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Yes guys, so thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. So this is what I like to say. There's something about George Natembeya that has never been there in the Luya leaders for a very long time. I don't know who was this courageous, because the courage that this guy has to face the president at the head of state and to tell him how he feels about issues, how he gives his opinion boldly, without fearing, without saying, without even atina naogopa or anything. It is something to be admired. So I want you to watch these videos. I'll still show you a video from way back when he was talking about the issue of abductions. Remember, he was attacked by Chungwa badly that time. And a video that yesterday alikuwa kwa matanga ya Chebukati, and because he was the host governor, it was in Trans Nzoia County, and he was addressing the president about some of the things. Just watch this video and then I'll be back.
Mwisho, Your Excellency, and I say this is a very heavy heart for a leader to stand here and tell you kwamba people are abducting themselves and they're killing themselves. I think it's unfortunate. It's not for these hallowed grounds. Our children are getting lost. They're being abducted. Wengine wanauawa. That's the position. We should not cover up the basic truth. Hata rais mwenyewe amesema kwamba utasimamisha hii maneno. Tunataka mambo ya abduction nifanye nini? Ikwisha tu. Because this Kenya is enough for us. Watoto wanatukana watu kwa mitandao. Hata mimi nikifungua my WhatsApp, my groups ambazo niko pale, for every 2 comments, every 10 comments, 8 of them ni matusi. Wanatukana vibaya sana. That one needs to change. But if it can't change, people should not be killed because of that. Ama kuwa abducted because of that. Hapana. It's not enough. So pia ningependa kuchukua nafasi.
Mimi ni komando, mambo ya ujinga ya ukabila na vita, hiyo ujinga sisi hatuwezi kubali. Hatuwezi kubali. So watu wasianze kuuzia uoga ati nini, hapana. Tukae tu kwa amani. Kwa nikiongea mambo ya watu wetu wapande kukua pamoja. Na kuna watu ambao wanaona hiyo kama ukabila. Sio ukabila. Watu kukuja pamoja vile tumekuja hivi, hiyo sio ukabila. Ukabila ni kupendelea. Unasema huyu ni jamii yangu, atapata kitu fulani kwa sababu ya jamii peke yake, sio kitu kingine. That's tribalism. Sisi tunataka jamii yote ya mkoa wa Magharibi, na mnajua tuko cosmopolitan. Hakuna mtu ambaye akae Magharibi. We suffer the same problems. Ndio mimi nasema tukuje tukae pamoja, tutembee pamoja, so that we are taken seriously. Nyinyi mkiendelea kukaa vile mnakaa hivi, ghafla kama ile ilifanyika jana kati ya rais na former prime minister, nyinyi watu ya Western, kama mtakaa pamoja, mweke kura zenu pamoja, mtakuwa mnaangalilia kwa view sasa. We have to be united so that other leaders, hata kama rais anataka kuja kuongea na mkoa wa Magharibi, anajua nikiongea na huyu nimeongea na mkoa wa Magharibi. Vile anaongea na Raila anajua nimeongea na jamii nzima. We want to be like that. So hii mambo ya kuwa disorganized lazima ikwishe. We must end it. Na watu yangu nyinyi mnajua hii dunia yetu ni cosmopolitan. Sisi tunaishi vizuri, tunaishi kwa amani, hakuna mtu anapigana na mwingine na itakaa hivyo. Na mimi ni komando, mambo ya ujinga ya ukabila na vita, hiyo ujinga sisi hatuwezi kubali. Hatuwezi kubali. So watu wasianze kuuzia uoga ati nini, hapana. Tukae tu kwa amani. Tusigombane, tupendane, tujenge kaunti yetu.
I believe you've watched that video and it's very, very interesting. It's very, 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 very interesting that Luyas for the first time are getting someone who is that courageous to tell the president that hii mambo yote, hii mambo hata hii ya kupatiana ID huko hivyo Northeastern is not a good thing, you need to reconsider. Mbele uso yake, something that many leaders can't. You know, many leaders can't tell that to the president. Wakifika hapo hivyo they fumble. Wakifika hapo they talk a lot of English. You see how Ole Kina, the way he talks, and vile akikutana na Ruto vile alikuwa anaongea juzi kwa hiyo launch ya hiyo signing of that fake document. You get? So George Natembeya is building his political career, and trust you me, the people like Wetangula, people like Mudavadi, they better watch George Natembeya, because this guy he's going to override them. Huyu jamaa anaenda kuwakanyaga vibaya sana hapa mbele, because the guy, number one, he has really shown that he's more concerned about uniting the Luyas, and you see why he keeps on reminding the Luyas of Luya unity. You know, me, I always see Natembeya as a polished version of Gachagua. You know, Gachagua is so tribal and he doesn't know how to hide it. Like, he speaks it out so bad to a point whereby you get even offended. How it's not wrong to defend your community, but how you go about it, it's all that matters. So Natembeya is just the same with Gachagua. The only difference that Natembeya is kind of polished. He knows how he goes about it. He knows how he talks about his community. You get? So Natembeya has one goal and one goal alone, to make sure that he has pushed Wetangula and Mudavadi out of the Luya kingship blah blah conversation kabisa, together with Raila. Natembeya is a governor under DAP Kenya, which I'm very sure is not even concerned about Eugene, who is party leader. He doesn't care about that guy. He knows he's popular more than Eugene. Natembeya is building his political career, and if you people sit back and just watch him, this guy is going to be so powerful in Western to a point whereby you will not have a discussion about Luyas without him being on the table. And one thing I love about him, like, he's not falling, like, he's not lying on any side. He's not pro Wetangula, pro Mudavadi, ama pro Raila. He's a man who stands on his own and is willing to stand the fight and to fight on his own. It's unique. It's something that has never really happened in Luyas for a very long time. You know, Luyas have just been used all the time, and I keep telling these people, Luyas, nyinyi mnachaga Raila na watumia. Everyone comes and get a portion of their votes na anaenda. They get a portion of their votes na anaenda. Yet there is nothing meaningful they always give your leaders. So Natembeya is going to be a force to reckon with. Na huyu jamaa is going to bring a lot of problems. He's going to bring a lot of problems hapa mbele. So he's someone who is very keen. We need to watch him very keen. As to whether he can ascend beyond his governorship position, that is no doubt. Natembeya is someone who can go beyond being a governor. He has a future. He can go beyond that. Whether he can be president one day or anything, that is debatable. It depends on how he plays politics. For now, I still see him still playing tribal politics, but I think he understands one thing, that you can't go to the negotiation table without a voting bloc. You need to have something with you. The same thing that Gachagua always advocates for. So they are just birds of the same feathers, doing the same thing. The only difference is one doesn't know how to go about it, the other one is a bit polished and a bit modest about it. But they are all pushing out the same agenda. You get? Because people keeps on blaming that. It is true to have like a voting block that is solidly behind you. Though I feel like that thing has been misused for a very long time with politicians. For example, is Raila. Raila has used Luos in a very bad way for a very long time. He always used Luos to bargain his way when he wants his things done. And now, since someone like Babu Owino is coming up to stand up on his own, there are some Luos, even if you go to comment section in most of these platforms, you will find them attacking that Babu is here to divide the Luos. One thing you must always ask yourself, this unity that Luos have enjoyed, how has it imetusaidia na nini? It has never helped us. Sisi ndio tunakufanga kwa demonstrations, sisi ndio tunafanya all sort of things, and someone benefits na tunasonga. So mimi, one thing I'll always stand for, we don't need this tribe. We don't need tribes to be united. This issue of uniting tribes is what is breeding all this tribalism na this politics. We get leaders that are not fit. You get? I feel like wacheni communities zikuwe free. Kuna story ya unity. Let Kambas be free, not wasikwe na kingpin. Luos wasikwe na kingpin, Kikuzu wasikwe na kingpin. Ndio kila mtu make decision vile yeye mwenyewe ana feel. If he feels like I want to vote for this person, usikae like kuna mtu mahali na kuinfluence anakwambia now that we are Kikuyus we have to vote for this person, all Kikuyus are voting for this person, now that we are Luos we need to follow this person. Huyu mtu akisema hiyo ndo direction tunafuata, now that we are this tribe we need to do these things. No, we need to let people make their decision. Hii tribal cocoons na nini is what has kept us in this state of bad governance and poverty for a very long time. So the kind of politics Natembeya and Nani are pushing is not the kind of politics I'll ever advocate for. But hey, this is Kenya, that is what is happening, so we need to discuss. Mimi, what I love from Natembeya the most is the courage that he has to face anybody, you get, and to tell him the truth. Because very rarely will you find people who are that courageous. Another person I've seen from Western with that kind of courage is Edwin Sifuna and Peter Salasia. So let's see how it goes, guys. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you for everyone who is a return subscriber and for everyone who has come to this platform for the first time. As I always say, this is an open forum. You can always put your views in the comment section, because what I share here are my views. Always put your views on the comment section, but remember to be respectful. We want to create a safe space whereby anyone can come and air their opinion without feeling like mtu atakuja kumtusi ama kumwambia nini. Let's create a safe space. If you post an insult, I will always delete, because we want to create a safe space. I always believe you can say whatever you want to say without insulting anybody. Bila kutusi mtu yote, unaweza sema ke unataka na tutasikia, ke unasema na tutasikia. So thank you. And if you really feel you want to support me in any other way, my number is always there in the description. Always call me. You can call me, you can reach out, we can discuss. And hey, you never know. So thank you guys. Till next time. Bye-bye.
The African Update.